So you announced Android Auto in June back at Google I/O.
That's right.
Tons of momentum here. When are we going to actually start to be able to drive in these cars that have it built in?
So some manufacturers are announcing at Google I/O availability. Volkswagen, I know, has already announced availability in 2015 of cars on the road with Android Auto.
And what you're seeing around the show today, what's the momentum about?
Well, so we announced the Open Automotive Alliance, which was the first set of manufacturers, both in technology and in cars, that were interested in bringing this new technology to cars. And a year later, literally at CES, we have 21 partners in their booths with Android Auto, showing it at their booths.
How does it work? You plug your phone into your dashboard and you've got an Android interface?
That's right. So what we did at the outset of this project is we looked at how people use their phones in cars, and we saw some really scary things. People were looking down as they're driving for 2 or 3 minutes while their car is hurtling down the road, and that's just really bad. So we wanted to make the Android experience that people know and love today work in a safer, more enjoyable, and fun way while they're driving. So we're using the car's controls and the car's screen. You plug in your phone to the car using a USB cable, and the car's screen is being generated by Android. Use your car's controls and things like your car's GPS in order to be able to use Google Maps and other services while driving.
What about Google Now? Is that integrated? I'm a huge fan of Google Now.
Absolutely.
Is the car going to start knowing more about where I am? So if I pass by a drugstore, it reminds me, oh yeah, you need to pick up sunscreen?
It will if you set a reminder. So if you say set a reminder to pick up sunscreen the next time I'm at a supermarket, when you pass by a supermarket, it'll actually send you that reminder. But we actually have the opening screen when you plug in your phone be a car adapted version of Google Now called the Overview.
There's some privacy concerns with that, obviously.
Sure.
And in some ways, it's no different than having that on your phone in your pocket, which is actually probably with you more than your car would be.
It's exactly the same as having it in your pocket on your phone, because it is on your phone. So the same privacy controls that we have already for Google Now and for other third-party Android applications exist for this as well. It's a whole permissions model and a notice for the user to opt in before any data is either shared or stored.
Some of these Android groups are working together now, right? You've got Android Wear, you've got Android more phone and tablet centric, right?
Right now with Mickey Mouse. So.
Is that Mickey Mouse?
It's a Mickey Mouse watch face.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll make fun of you for that
Please
later.
do it afterwards, yeah.
And then you've got Auto now and all these different TV also.
That's right.
Are these groups working together? Are there things that can happen now that this watch works with the car? And
absolutely. So one thing we're looking at is watch's identity, and many manufacturers have actually used the Android Wear SDK and have built Android Wear apps that interface with their own apps and their own infrastructure to actually do things like unlock your car, start your engine.
So the watch is a key.
The watch is a key, and it's also a way to control things in a smarter way because it's a key with a display.
Some rumors that you might not eventually need the phone to be plugged in. You might build the Android Auto right into the car system. What can you tell me about that?
So right now we're focused on this product, which is helping people to use their phones in a much more safe way with the screen they have in the car. But we're always talking with manufacturers about ways to improve the experience and improve safety for users in cars. So nothing to announce today, but it's certainly things that we're looking at for the future.